A boundary is about how much negative, abusive, or toxic or time-wasting behavior you put up with in your life. It's not about controlling others, it's about controlling yourself, because you have rights to your time, your body, and what you choose to do. So it's not about controlling others. They have their choices. It's about you controlling how much time you give or presence with your body you give to another person. So basically it's about reducing another person in your life or cutting them out. If people are being toxic, negative, abusive, emotionally neglectful, or emotionally abandoning to you, or they're being negative, like I said, toxic, abusive, giving you a really hard time, controlling you, ignoring you, blaming you, giving you criticisms, being contemptuous or acting superior than you, or putting you down, name calling you, any of these toxic manners, or if they're defending themselves from perceived attacks that you're not really truly doing, but they're defending themselves and time wasting you in conversations, or counter-attacking you from your so-called perceived attacks that they imagine you to be doing due to their unattended to past trauma or their knee-jerk reactions, their emotional triggers. That's what a boundary is about. It's about protecting yourself. It's about caring for yourself. So I like to divide love into two things. There's love, which is about self-care and nurture on one hand, and self-protection on the other hand. I learned self-nurture, self-care a long time ago, for many, many years, including compassion, love and forgiveness to great depths and heights. But compassion, love and forgiveness then needed to be put onto me, for me to protect myself from time-wasting, stressful behaviours and conversations and interactions, and stuff like I mentioned before, toxic or abusive behaviours. So it's essential to learn boundaries. And like I said, a boundary isn't got to do with it's about removing yourself from a situation or a person. It's not about controlling another person, because we can't control another person, but at least we can control ourselves, and we have rights to our choices and bodies and minds. So we know what to do with them. We can choose what we want to do with them. And if that means, an example of a boundary would be, for example, to say, when you're shouting at me and interrupting me or name calling me, I'm going to leave for, depending on how bad it is, I'm going to leave for I'm going to leave for a few hours. Or if you're interrupting me, I'm going to leave for half an hour to an hour and come back down. We can keep discussing, or maybe later on in the day. We can discuss later, but I'll come back in like half an hour to an hour. Or a boundary could be, if you're going to be verbally abusive and critical and or physically abusive, I'm going to leave this situation and house and relationship for good, and that's an end to that. It's not about saying I'm going to tie you up and try and control your body, but I'm going to control mine. So they're examples of boundaries. And if friends are time wasting you, blaming you, being critical, name calling, putting you down, or making fun of you or laughing at you, or just doing various toxic or unhealthy behaviors, like I mentioned, for example, either criticizing you mildly or blaming you mildly, or if they're being sort of time wasting and unfriendly or negative because they feel you're doing these things to them and you actually aren't. And you have to investigate yourself, are you really? Because if you are, you have to make amends and make sure you don't do that in the future and say that. And that's called making repair, apologizing, saying sorry, etc. And acknowledging how you affected another person negatively is repair, and saying what you're going to do to not make it happen again is repair. But if people are just perceiving attacks or put downs from you, which aren't really happening, and they're going to counterattack or time-wasting defensive conversations and not owning their ownership, then you may wish to put up a boundary with friends too, and either change friends or see them less and make friends who are more conscious and healed and emotionally available. So yeah, I hope this video helped. Feel welcome to check out my community below. It's a lovely community of like-minded souls, beings, people on the healing path, and it's about relationship mastery and developing the life and relationship of your dreams that we really want, and you probably hopefully know you deserve, and to show up as a partner that you want another person to be also. So that's an awesome group. So check out that below, and I hope to see you there for any passionate about that. and it's only $29 per month, which is nothing. I've reduced from $49 a month. It used to be free at the beginning, and then upgrades $49. I just simplified $29. Anyone can afford that pretty much, and what you get out of it is amazing, including weekly live calls, workshops and Q&A once a week, as well as access to all previous workshops and Q&A, as well as 11 video courses and 2 books as well, and another book coming on the way. So yeah, hope that helps. Lots of love. Have a great day. Thank you for watching, and please do hit the like, share and subscribe or comment. It helps the algorithm on the channel. Thank you so much.